Ebola virus continues to accelerate in West Africa, with more than 3,000 cases and over 1,500 victims so far, according to recent data released by the World Health Organization. It's scary stuff that should not be taken lightly, but the media has been pretty hysterical about the outbreak, naturally, and one of their talking points is how Ebola can be sexually transmitted, because of course that's what they're going to want to talk about. So, let's talk about it. The truth is that, yes, Ebola can be sexually transmitted. The majority of cases in the current outbreak have occurred as a result of human-to-human transmission. People get infected from direct contact with an infected person through broken skin or through bodily fluids, including saliva, urine, fecal matter, and, yeah, semen. People are infectious as long as their blood and other bodily secretions contain the virus. Even though Ebola has a crazy, scary mortality rate of up to 90%, people can recover and yet still carry the virus in their bodies and be infectious to others. Men who've recovered from Ebola can still spread the virus through their semen for up to 7 weeks after their recovery. So it can stay in your body even after you've recovered. What's more, it can also be in your body for up to 3 weeks before you show any symptoms. So that means that months can go by with a man and a woman feeling just fine, showing no signs of sickness, when meanwhile, they could very well be passing Ebola to each other. The World Health Organization recommends isolation for people who are suspected or confirmed to have contracted Ebola. But when you don't know you have it for months, and you live in an area where hospitals and professional care run short, it's hard to follow medical best practices. That's what makes it so dangerous right now. And that's why the World Health Organization is now estimating that the total number of cases in this outbreak could easily exceed over 20,000 cases. So while the media is only telling part of the story when they proclaim that Ebola can be sexually transmitted, they're right. And they're right to keep harping on the disease, because chances are it's going to get worse before it gets better. Let's just try to talk about it without all the hysteria, because that is never the cure for anything. Tonight, let's talk about that by following me on Twitter @TheResident.